Hey, what's up, guys? Squirm70 here. In this video, we're going to talk about the Lions hire head coach. That was a good grammar. But, yes, the Lions have seemed to have hired their coach. Not officially, but according to some reports, they're saying that Dan Campbell will be the next Lions head coach once the Saints season comes to an end, whether it's tomorrow or, maybe the championship or even Super Bowl. Whenever the Saints get eliminated from the playoffs, Dan Campbell is looking like it's going to be a head coach of the Lions. And let me make sure it's still going. Yep. So, I like the hire. I really do. If it's true. If it's true that he's going to be the next coach, I like the hire. He's going to bring a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm to the game. Players actually like him because when he coached at Miami, players were chanting his name to come back when he left. I mean, they liked him. And that's good. You want a coach like players like. And, you want a guy who brings energy. That is something Patricia lacked. He lacked the player likeness, and he lacked the energy. He did not bring the energy to the game. Bear Bevel did, and it showed their team played a lot better. I know he didn't win a lot of games, but he showed a lot better. So I'm really excited to have Dan Campbell as head coach if it's true. Like I said, this is all speculation, but if he is going to be our coach, this is me just saying if he is. But, yeah, I do like the hire. He's going to be a lot of enthusiasm. He actually played on the Detroit Lions as a player, as a tight end from 2006 to 2008, I believe. So, he knows a thing or two about. I mean, he may not have been a superstar, but he knows a thing or two about playing football. And he's been an interim head coach since 2016 in the New Orleans Saints under one of the best coaches, I believe, not in history, but right now in the game, Sean Payton. So he's not a bad coach to learn how to do head coach from, since the Saints have been, relevant for decades. Or not really say decades, but since Drew Brees has taken over. So yeah. Like I said, I'm really excited if he is our head coach. I hope we could keep Bear Bevel as our OC, but offensive coordinator, if you guys don't know what OC means. But yeah, I think he's a good hire. He's getting a lot of slander right now from Lions head coach, and he sucks. He's not a good coach, and all that, and blah blah blah. Here's my thinking. Here's my opinion. We gotta give this dude a chance. Just because we don't like the guy or he wasn't our first choice. Now, obviously, most people as Lions fans, our first choice was Robert Saleh. Well, he's gone. We didn't offer him a contract. I know it seems stupid. I know the Lions probably made a mistake, but he's gone. Live with it. There's not a lot of good options out there. But Dan Campbell, I think he's a great hire. Like I said, he's going to bring enthusiasm. He's going to bring energy. He knows a thing or two about the game. Players like him. Well, I believe they will, like they did before. But 3 years ago, or 4 years ago, whatever it was, when we fired Jim Caldwell, we all wanted Matt Patricia. All of us, including me, wanted Matt Patricia. Well, look where he got us. I'm not even going to say any stats because we all know what Matt Patricia did. Sometimes the good coaches aren't usually the coaches that the fans want. Sometimes it's not the coaches you want that get hired that actually work out. All I'm saying to Lions fans, to us Lions fans, give this guy a chance. Just like we did Patricia, just like we did everybody else. We gotta give this guy a chance. Just like Brad Holmes as general manager. So we gotta give these people a chance. Because if you don't give them a chance, then what are we? This is all speculation by his fans saying he's gonna suck. In the National Football League, there is at least 12 good coaches in the league. There's more, I know. But I'm just saying 12. Because there's 12 teams that make the playoffs. This year, there happen to be an extra 2. So that means there's 14. Because if you make the playoffs, you're a good coach because you coached your team to the playoffs. Even if you're a first round exit, it means you did something right in the regular season to get you to the postseason. Now I'm saying, you're calling Matt Nagy a good head coach? He's not a great head coach, but he's not a bad head coach. He brought the Bears to the playoffs. Now, I know the NFC was weak this year and all that, but it doesn't matter how weak your conference is, or it doesn't matter how weak your division is, like the NFC East. They're all saying that Washington, this NFC East people suck, and Washington just won because their division sucks. Well, you still go out there and you have to play the games. It's not like a win is going to get handed down to you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you bring your team to the playoffs, you did something right in the regular season. Doesn't matter how weak your conference is, doesn't matter how weak your division is, doesn't matter about all that. You did something right in the regular season to get you to the postseason, even if you're a first round exit. Now, there are teams out there that, like the Dolphins, Brian Flores is a good coach. He is. He's a great, I wouldn't call it a great coach, but he's a good coach. I mean, yes, out of those 12 coaches, 14. It looks like I'm going to be rolling with a 17 playoff from each conference now from now on. So I guess I should start saying 14. But out of those 14, there are great coaches out of those, like Bill Belichick. I know he didn't make the playoffs this year, but he is arguably one of the best coaches in the history of the National Football League, if not the best. Andy Reid, great coach. Sean Payton, great coach. Who else? Doug McDermott, I'm not going to call him a great coach yet, but he has his team rolling, so I'm going to call him a good coach. Bruce Arians, great coach. So, all I'm saying is, if you make the playoffs, you're a good coach. And I'm not saying that Dan Campbell is going to bring us out and win a Super Bowl for us, or even make the playoffs. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, though, give Dan Campbell a chance. I believe he's going to be a good coach in the league. I believe he will. He brings energy. He brings enthusiasm. The players liked him when he was at Miami, and I'm sure they'll like him now. I just think he's going to bring us to the next level. I really do. I mean, the Lions are 2 or 3 years out from being a good team, maybe even 1 year. I mean, hell, if we do free agency right there, draft well this year, play our cards right in free agency the next year after this next season, spend our money well. I mean, be smart with it. And, maybe trade, some of the guys that, have horrible contracts, like, that Big V guy. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. I'm going to call him Big V because Vaitai, I think his name is. I don't know why we're paying him $10 million a year when he only played in, 4 games this year. Like, we need to get this guy off the team. Get that contract gone. I mean, that opened up a lot of cap space just for that guy. And, get Tavai out of like I'm just saying, it could take a year, it could take 2, maybe even 3 years for us to be dominant. And not only dominant, but be a good football team. But all I'm saying is, though, give Dan Campbell a chance. Let's not say he sucks. Let's not say he isn't worth it. Let's not say, oh, that's a terrible hire. Just because you don't like the guy doesn't mean he's not going to be a good coach. So give the guy a chance. Calm down, Lions fans. It's not like, Bill Belichick could be a head coach of the Lions right now, and we still won't win a Super Bowl in the next 3 years. We may make the playoffs in the next 3 years, but we won't win a Super Bowl in the next 3 years. Doesn't matter who our head coach is. We're not winning a Super Bowl in the next 3 years unless some miraculous miracle happens. So, give Dan Campbell a chance. That's all I'm saying. I know this video seems like a rant. It kind of is, because I don't like the hate that this guy is getting. Everybody kind of did not like Jim Caldwell when he first got hired. Well, he did great as head coach as the Lions. Brought us to the playoffs, 3 out of the 4 years he was head coach? Or 2 out of 3? I don't know. He brought us to the playoffs twice out of his 4 years. 3 win records out of those 4 years. And his worst record was 7-9. I don't know why we fired him. I really wish we didn't, but we did. That's over with. Then we got Matt Patricia. Like I said, we all wanted Matt Patricia. It did not work out. Now, we all want Robert Saleh. Now, I'm not saying Robert Saleh is going to be a bad coach, but what if he did do almost bad or a little bit worse or even just a little bit better, but not very better than Matt Patricia did? Now what? We all wanted him, but then we got him, then he sucked. So, but I'm not saying he's going to be bad. He probably is going to be a good coach. He is a good coach. He's smart. He has, the Jets got a good coach. But the point I'm trying to make is, sometimes it's not the coach you want. Sometimes it's not the coach you think is going to be a good coach that becomes a good coach. And it's, you just got to give guys chances. Like we did with Patricia, like we did with Caldwell, just like we did with Jim Schwartz. all the head coaches you get, you have to give them a chance. And that's all I'm asking for Dan Campbell. And like I said, I hope you guys did not mind my rant. That's just my opinion. But yeah, looks like Dan Campbell will be the head coach of the Lions. I don't know what the deals were because, like I said, they cannot really talk to him until the Saints get eliminated from the playoff contention. Or not playoff contention, but like eliminated from playoffs. So if it's true, Dan Campbell will be your head coach. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great night.